Hello, welcome to yet another episode of Let's Go Farming, and today we are coming from Kalomo districts of Southern Province. My name is Mujimbwa, and on this particular episode we'll be looking at how to do livestock farming, and also later on the farmer for this episode, who is Madam Charity Mujibwa. She's going to show us on how she does her burgers. There are a lot of benefits on doing livestock farming. So for now, let's just go inside the farm and meet her so that she can explain to us on how she does her farming. Stay tuned.
I am a retired head teacher from Mazabuka, Kalea West School. After retirement 2009, we had already thought what we are supposed to do. We felt we were supposed to go back home because we started from the village, and it was finding a piece of land so that we are able to do what we are thinking. And we thought of having animals and a bit of agriculture, that is farming. So that is how we started. We made our crown 2008. It stayed 2 years without an animal. 2010 March, we were able to get 4 dairy animals from Golden Valley, that is Batoka. So after we bought those 4, after 2 weeks, 1 animal gave birth. The name of the animal was Hamwala, because we are taught that all dairy animals should have names. So Hamwala gave birth after 2 weeks of buying them. So we started milking. Up to now, we are still doing the same business. Behind me, there are dairy animals which are crosses. And these crosses, I chose them because I knew that if I went for pure, I may not manage because I was just starting. And I wanted to make myself be able to care and look after them and be able to get the milk, because I'm in business. But after 5 years, I managed to go to Momba farm, where I bought pure jerseys. There are 5 of them on this side. When I joined the milk center where we take our milk in Kalomo, they helped us to go to Palavana for 2 weeks to go and learn about the dairy animals. That made me to be empowered, and I was able to really apply what I learned. Being a teacher, usually, you don't make a mistake. You are always a teacher, and you always wanted to implement what you have been taught. So that's why, as I am saying now, I am a happy woman who is able to have money every day, and I have no problem. I have even improved my nutrition for my family. I'm able to take my grandchildren to school without any problems because I make money every day. And these animals that I'm talking about, the crosses usually give me about 5 to 9 liters each animal. But the pure jerseys, they give me 14 liters one, another one 14, and the other one is 17. What do I know about this? It's because I usually use either the vet people or some trained personnel at the milk center who can do the PDI. And those are the people who are always telling us what is going to happen. Now, I'm really saying I have not regretted to be in this business. I'm a happy person, and my family is also happy. My second born daughter is almost taking over from me because she feels I'm aging, and hence there must be somebody who should do what I have been doing. Otherwise, something that you don't make a mistake, unless you stay at a place where there are no places where you can take your milk. But around the community, they can still buy you. The milk is always bought, just like chickens which gives you eggs every day. Whenever you have these animals, you don't just have to care, look after them. You need a record. And this is my record book, which has everything. When I dehorn the animals, when I brand, when I deworm, when I do the vaccines, I always do with a record that I have written to show that this day I have done this. This has been done because when the vet people come to check their farmers around, they always want to see authentic records that show what you are doing. And usually, if you don't want to disappoint your officers, you have to really have a good record which will make them be interested to come to your farm all the time. That time when I was doing my dairy animal check, I had 3 bulls, 7 males, and 23 females, giving me 43 animals. And I was satisfied because I looked at on the other side, it was giving me the same. When we are doing whatever we are doing, even when there are those diseases that we see, if an animal, for example, this time the most common disease that we have to dairy animals is mastitis. So most times, when there's an animal that has infected of that, you have to now test and see which other is the 4 teats that we have, which one is giving me this problem. And after that, then I will call the vet people, they will give me the advice. If I have the medicine with me, I will just follow what I was told. And there must be a record of saying, I started treating this animal on this day. And I know that after 2, 3, 5 days, it will finish. I must also close to say the animal has got better. So this is the record that will always make you even be able to know what type of medicine you are supposed to use on each disease that attacks your animals. So we usually do that. And when I take them for dipping, I don't easily mix them with beef animals because they are so delicate. I don't want them to fight with the beef animals. So I usually dip these animals separate from the other animals. And that is what I usually do. For now, I should do the part that I'm supposed to show you. I have talked about the vet people. I'm not talking about the vet people who are in the offices. They are at my farm. And I want you to see them so that they are able to talk about this same farm.
Charity Mujibwa has shared with us how she keeps her livestock and puts into practice the knowledge she learns from the relevant authority. Let's now join Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock, Kalomo District Veterinary Officer Dr. Anabo Mambo, who is here to check on Charity Mujimbwa's progress and will explain the importance of disease control.
I'm Dr. Mambo Anabo, the District Vet Officer for Kalomo District. We are here at Tema Farm, being run by my mother here, Madam Charity Mujibwa. She's into beef and dairy business here. So usually as a department in charge of animal health, we usually help our farmers in the district on how best to run the animal health issues. And with my mother here, we usually visit her to guide her maximize on her dairy business So we come here regularly to come and guide her on how to manage the dairy business. We touch a lot of things that considers the dairy business here, things like hygiene, so that she should be able to manage the diseases that are related to dairy. We talk about biosecurity here, where how they're supposed to manage the farm so that they prevent diseases. We talk about disease surveillance. She might have already alluded to that. Sometimes she takes her milks for testing to check if the animals got mastitis, which is the most prevalent disease here. So we guide her on how to manage her dairy business. As you know, business in business you always want to maximize on profit. You put low costs, but you want to maximize the profit. So we teach her on how best to manage her businesses in terms of animal health issues, so that she doesn't incur a lot of costs, but then maximize her profit, so that she should be able to take care of her family. So we're here at her family, at her farm. As you can see, the dairy animals are here. There are cross jerseys here, cross Frisian, and also 5 jerseys that she's using for her milk production. Some of the things that we do here when we come here, we guide our farmer here on how to actually milk, so that the milk does not get contaminated. There are instances where a farmer milks their milk, and then when they take it to the milking center, it's rejected. So we come here usually to guide her on how to milk, the best practices of milking, so that she gets the maximum profit from her business. So we discourage her mostly to milk the traditional way, where farmers will just milk from the crow. We encourage her to set up a milking parlor where everything about hygiene is taken care of, the sanitation issues is taken care of. From here, the animals those that are being milked, they should be taken to the milking parlor, where they are actually being washed before they are milked. We've also encouraged us to take care of the infrastructure here, setting up of the sprayers here. We encourage her to set up a sprayers here for disease control purposes. There are feeding and drinking troughs, as you can even see in the crow here, and others are there. Dairy animals are not like beef animals. They're sort of sedentary animals that are not supposed to be trekking many distances for them to look for feed. So they need to be fed just within the precincts of the farm for them to give the maximum yield of milk. So we come to guide her in all areas of dairy practices, so that the business gets the maximum profit for her.
Dairy farming has brought a lot of economic benefits to Charity Mujimbwa's livelihood. And apart from selling milk and beef, she uses cow dung to make biogas for cooking. Let's stay tuned as she takes us through the process of how she makes the biogas.
Come back. Remember I told you about milk on the other side, and I even told you about the benefits of having these animals. Now I want to talk about the benefits, and these benefits that I want to talk about, one of them is the biogas. For those who have not heard about this and they are not interested, upon hearing this discussion, they must be interested, and they must look for people who are supposed to help them have the biogases in their farms or in their homes. So this biogas that I'm talking about, we are talking of using cow dung fresh. And this must be collected every day to feed your biogas. My biogas is 9 cubic, and so I need about 60 kgs of cow dung. And I need about 60 liters of water so that I'm able to mix it and make it, it must look like porridge so that it has no lumps, it's smooth. And this is what I really want to show you so that I don't just say it on my mouth, it must be done practically so that whoever will cop up from me, then it means must be able to follow these steps. I think I have explained everything. We can now take a break. When we come back from break, we are going to see how we mix this cow dung so that we make a porridge for us to go in that pot and prepare for gas. Welcome back. We want to now to make our biogas mixture so that you are able to see what we are supposed to be doing. Where I'm now putting this stirring stick, this is my kitchen. This is where I want to cook the food for my biogas. This is 20 kgs of fresh cow dung. I'll put it in the kitchen like that. Then I'm taking water. This is 20 liters. I'll pour it. So I'm now stirring, making my cow dung mixed with water so that this porridge is done. After it has been done, I will say it, then I will open it. If you feel you can't continue with this stirring stick, you can use your hands. Almost done with my porridge that I'm cooking so that I'm able to feed my biogas. You can see it's even faster to do it with your hands, and it works. So as I have done, you can see the porridge is real there. And then the next thing that I will do is I will open here and it will automatically go. It shouldn't be light because if there's a lot of water, it will not make the gas properly. So it must be thick properly and nice. Then push it. Cleanliness is also necessary here, so that you don't leave any dirty in your kitchen. When you are done, you have to wash the kitchen so that you leave your kitchen clean for the next do. So, and as you are cleaning, the water that you are washing the kitchen is not supposed to go in the hole that goes to where the gas is manufactured. So you have an opening in your kitchen where water has to come out, and this is the place. This is the place. You open it. Now, as you have finished, cleaning the kitchen, you push the water like that, then it will come out. Because if you put it in the pot, it will mean you have now diluted what you have done. So that's why no water is supposed to go in after you have finished mixing. And as you are seeing me walking, I'm now walking at the place. This is the place where the gas is coming out. There's a small pot which is down, and it was never left with a big hole. It was just a hole where a pipe will go in, and this is the place where you switch on and off here. Now there's another opening which is taking us to this hole, which they share. So this is the biogas, the cow dung that has been used to manufacture gas. When it is no longer needed and the gas is no longer coming out from the cow dung, it will be automatically brought here. And it will stay here for some time. And when this also proves that this cow dung is no longer necessary for the biogas, it will be automatically be pushed here. It will come out and it will go to this hole where we are collecting the bioslurry. So that means the process of making the cow dung to where it must end, I have now finished and it is done. This hole, which is tapping the gas, it has a pipe which is going. It has a pipe. The pipe that is going now home to take the gas to the stove. Now we are walking. As we are walking, I will stop where we check for water. Then we are going to check for water. Let's go. And we are now at the point where we check for water that has followed the gas. I have to go down, open this valve. You have seen the water has come out. There was just a bit. Then you close the valve. Then we are now continuing to the place where the gas is ending. We are now going in the house. We are there. It's now sealed because it has gone in the house. Continue. We are now at the stove where we are now using the gas. I will open. I will again open. There is my gas now showing. What I'm supposed to do is to put the pot, whatever I want to cook, and I'll start cooking. And as I have shown you this benefit, I'll still take you to another place where I have benefit using the same cow dung. This is where I put my slurry. When it is full on the other side, I put the slurry in this other hole. And as I put it like that, you find that by August, September, October, November, all these water slurry dries up. And once it dries up, I push them out. I put them the way they are now here, where I am able to pack them in 50 kgs bags. And I sell this bioslurry. at 1 kwacha per kg. If I put them in a 50 kg bag, it means I'll have a 50 kwacha per each bag. 2022, I sold 250 bags of biocelery to 5 clubs in Zambia. I was able to have money in my pocket. So I always talk about money because money is life. And we must all work hard to find where money is so that we are able to look after our families.
We have now come to the end of the program. Our farmer was Charity Mujibwa from Kalomo district. She has benefited a lot from livestock farming. Hope the information shared here has been helpful to you, our viewers. Thank you for watching. See you next time as we visit another farmer.